has an idea with their partner. I know some of you are like, oh, I don't know what to think because this is like so exciting. Julia, what are you thinking? Some ladies are filming us. Isn't it nice to know you? Some ladies are filming us. These are actually high school students. Should we say some high school students are filming us?
Yeah.
That would be cool. Oh, I know you can all write the word some. So show me some on your board while I get somebody to come up here and write the word some. Haley, come on up. Oh my goodness. Look at those sums. Excellent job. Remember, it's starting our sentence, so what does your S need to look like? Uppercase. Yep. Excellent job. All right, erase it because the next word is going to be tough. And we're actually going to write the next two words. We're going to write the word high. Oh, let's try and stretch that out. Huh, I. And then the word school, which I know a lot of you already know how to do that. AJ, come on up. You're going to do the writing up here while your friends are writing on their boards.
There.
Remember, if it's in the middle of our sentence, how should it look? Good job. Good attempts at high.
Look at mine. It should be an
Oh, I see some really good ones. Parker, let me see what you got on your board. Are you ready yet? Maddie, turn your board around so I can see it. Abby, okay? Let's see. All right. The word high, I see a lot of you wrote as H-I, and that's what you would hear because we don't hear this funny part. What are these two letters up here? What are these two letters? G and H. Do they make any sounds in the word high? No, we don't go hi-ga. Do we say it like that? Everybody say it. Hi-ga. Is that how we say it? That's one of those funny words that G and H don't even make any sounds. High school. All right, erase your high school. Some high school. Up. We said kids. Some high school kids or high school girls? What do you think? Which word? Teenagers is a really big word. All right, Elijah, you're going to come up and write teenagers. The rest of you try it. Let's sound it together. Ta-e-na. Oh, that's ta-e-na. And then we've got a-j-ers.
Oh, I did it.
Let's see what we've got. Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, I'm not going to show them to me. Show them to me. Look at that. I see a lot of people knew that there were two E's in that word teen. How did you know there were two E's in the word teen? I see some of you kind of had an idea of where to find it. Where did you know, AJ? Did you know there's a place that you can find the word teen?
I see it.
Carla, you want to help them out? Where?
Those words.
All the numbers.
19.
13, 14, 15, 6. Wow. You guys, were you using your brains to think, I know I've seen that somewhere before. And then agers. Now, a lot of you put a J, and that's okay, because G and J sometimes do the same sounds. Teenagers. Excellent job. Erase your boards. Clear everything off. Some high school teenagers are. Oh, everybody write it. I'm going to write it up here for you because that's a snap word and it's not the pirate R, right? It's not just the letter R, it's A-R-E. That's a snap word. Some high school teenagers are. Oh, here's a tough one. Erase your R. Maddie, erase your home board, sweetie. All right. Filming. Everybody help me. Use your fingers. All right, erase your boards. Erase your boards. Let's think of another sentence. Who had something different than what Julia and Parker said? What else could we say about some teenagers filming us today? What else can we say about that? Carla, what else?
It is so exciting.
It is so exciting. I bet you guys can write, it is so. Take care of it. Do it. Show me on your boards. It is so. That's so easy.
I almost forgot the T.
Oh, and remember, it's a new sentence. It is so. That part you can do. The next word's going to be tough. The next word, Kaylee, you're going to come up and write it. The next word, everybody use your fingers. Let's sound it out. Ing. Oh, there's that ing again. Exciting. Oh, try it. Kaylee, come on up. Exciting. Let me see what you. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, I see some of you started with an E, some of you started with an I. That's good attempts. I see some X's and some S's. You guys ready to see it? Here it is. EXCITING. Raise your hand if you had at least 5 of those letters right. Not your boards, raise your hands. I see a lot of hands going up. All right, at least 5. If you had 7, you had at least 5. All right, erase your boards. It is so exciting. Oh, what do we need at the end of that? Be cool. Do you think we need to ask them if we can see ourselves when we're done?
Yes.
So what should we say in our note? Can we see it? Where can we watch it? Okay. Think about it. Turn and talk with your partner. Think of a good sentence
Can we
about
see
it.
it? I don't know.
Can we see it? Can we watch it? Where can we watch it? How can we watch it? Elijah, you
I don't
talk
know.
as much as I am.
We still don't know.
You still don't know? All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I shouldn't see question marks on your board. What do you think we should say? What should be the next part? What are you guys thinking? Logan, what are you thinking?
Can we see it?
Can we see it? Okay. Let me see you guys write that on your board. It is so exciting. Or should we say, it is so exciting? If we said it the second way, what should we do over here? Julia,
We should just write a line.
write a line to make it into what? What do we call that thing? An exclamation point. Let's read it the right way now. Let's try it. Some high school teenagers are filming us. It is so exciting. Can we see it? Very good. Excellent job. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Boys and girls, today we're ready for our read aloud. And Mrs. Finio wants to remind you of our rules for read aloud. Look at the teacher. Eyes and ears open. Sit like Kermit. Is everybody ready? Don't call out. Today I'm going to pick some good listeners to hold our friends at Read Aloud. Let's have Mia, will you go pick a friend for today? And Nevaeh, would you pick a friend? And Jacqueline, would you pick a friend? And Grant, will you pick a friend? You all ready? Our special read aloud today is Stella Luna. Go sit. Oh. It's fine, it's fine. You're fine. Hurry up. You were supposed. Now today is Mrs. Finio's, one of Mrs. Finio's favorite books. The name of our book is Stella Luna, and it's about a little fruit bat and what happens to her one night. Let's start. Stella Luna by Janelle Cannon. She's the author of our book. She wrote this story about a little bat named Stella Luna. Stella Luna is a perfect name for a bat. And after we read the story, you'll find out. Stella means stars, and Luna means moon. And this is a story of what happened to a little bat. In a warm and sultry forest, far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent and useless as wet paper, down, down, down she went, faster and faster. She's hanging on by a branch. They've been attacked by an owl. She can't find her. Scared. Ruby. Frightened. That's another word that means scared. Yes, Grant.
Very scared.
Very scared. By daybreak, the baby could hold on no longer. Down, down again she dropped. She was scared. She listened to the babble of the three birds. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stella Luna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. What kind of bat is she, Logan?
Fruit bat.
Fruit bats eat what? Ruby?
Fruit. Yes.
You know that? What other insect do you think a bird might eat? Zach?
They could eat a fly.
They could eat flies?
They
Ruby?
could
Who?
worms.
Worms? Did you have one? Were you thinking aloud again? We are going to finish our story. When we enjoy something in kindergarten, sometimes we like to give a cheer, but we can't make any noise because other boys and girls are learning in our building. Today, I'd like you to show me how to give a silent kindergarten cheer.
The author goes on and tells us that the sun is light and warm. The word light has actually a silent G, so don't get tricked by that. Point to the word light and say light.
Light.
Very nice. And it says we need the sun come up and to see the pattern change, okay? It's not gonna repeat the same thing again and again like some of our other books. You're gonna have to be ready for that pattern change because look, it changes and it starts saying the sun goes down. Who knows what that's about?
Has a
You're right.
The sun is
Light.
The sun is
Very nice, Jen.
we need the sun.
Very nice and one fifty.
What? We need the sun. Else need the sun.
What else?
Flower needs the sun.
What else needs
The
We're going to do our echo reading first for our shared reading. Are you ready? He fills a cup with snail juice. 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 And his name is Boggity Bog. His name is Boggity Bog. All right, boys and girls, we noticed there's some things that repeated in the story. What lines repeated? What lines repeated in this story on this page? Elena.
fills a cup with snail juice.
He fills a cup with snail juice. Good readers and good thinkers and wanderers. Why do you think the author, Joy Connolly, said, I need to make lines repeat in this story? Why? Why do you think they repeated things, Nate? To make it easier to read. Excellent. That's exactly why. Because if you know what the first line says, will you be able to read the second and third one? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's look here. Let's see if we can go on a little scavenger hunt and find some snap words. Who thinks they can find one snap word? Armania, what do you think? What's a snap word?
And
Okay, underline it with our tape. Or cover it up. There we go. Thank you. All right, another snap word. Jaden, come on up, cover it up. Another snap word. Who thinks they can find another one? Tyler. Yeah, the periods. How about another one? Cassidy. Come on, cover it up. I think there's one left. All right, one more up there. Who thinks they can find it? Josie. His. Come on up. Can you find it? Cover it up. Good job. So let's go review. What are our snap words we have here? What's the first one? Everybody. What's this one? A. All right, boys and girls, I have one more question for you. Who's the main character in this book? Who's the main character in this book? Mark.
The snail and Boggity Bog.
Boggity Bog. You are right. Good
And the
job.
snail.
Yeah, there is a snail in it. But
And the-
Boggity Bog
the
is the
snail
main
is there.
character. Why? How do we know Boggity Bog is the main character? How do we know?
And the snail is the main character
How
too.
do we know? The front cover. What else? What else? What else? Kayla. He's on every single page. Exactly
And
right.
even the little snail.
And what's the third thing that tells us he is the main character in the story? Well, we can have a couple people do it. What's the first thing that happens, Milo? And what does he do next? What does he do next? What does he do next? Nate. He drives a pumpkin. Can any of you guys? Can any of you drive around in a pumpkin?
Yes. I can.
No.
I can make it.
Uh-oh. What happened when he drives around in his pumpkin?
He smashes into
What happens, Josie?
He crashes into
He crashes into a hedgehog. Uh-oh.
And it ruins his bike.
Does the hedgehog look happy?
And the hedgehog?
Raising our hand, does the hedgehog look happy?
No.
Sammy?
No.
No. How do you know that hedgehog is not happy? How do you know?
I know.
How do you know, Armani?
All right, I'm gonna need you to hold two things. Can you do that? Yeah. Okay. All right, which is heavier? Ready? Put your hands. The tape or our timer? Here, let's face it around. Which one's heavier? Excellent. And how do you know? Your arm's getting lower than this one. It's getting hard. It's harder to hold.
Doesn't it seem like your arm's being pulled down by the heavy
It's
weight?
heavier, right?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. We'll do one more. Let me have someone else come up. Thank you, Desir. Let me have Migdalia. All right, let me pick two objects. All right, we have our glue stick.
Not heavy.
Is that heavy? And let's try our bit of markers. Which one's heavier? The markers. Let me see. Yeah, the markers, right? Excellent. Which one's lighter? The glue stick.
The smallest.
Excellent. So when something's lighter, it's not as heavy, right? We can carry it.
You can't even, if you put the whole thing in that box, it'll be very heavy.
It will. All right, excellent. So we're going to do some work with this in our workbooks. So can I please have Ethan pass out the books for the bluebirds? You're okay, Danielle?
Yeah.
All right. So they want us to look at these two objects in this little boy's hand and compare them. So he has a block in this hand and a book in this hand. Which one do you think is lighter, Landon? The block. And what's heavier? The book. How? Looking at this picture, how do you know the block is lighter?
Because his hand is up more than the book one, because it's just like that.
Excellent. So maybe he's trying to show that it's easier to lift the block than the book, right? Excellent. So can you come up and circle the object that is lighter? Out of the block and the book, which object is lighter? Please circle it. Excellent. And which object is heavier? Please come up and cross it out. Edwin. Great. Okay, you may do this in your workbooks. Go ahead. Circle the lighter object and cross out the heavier object.
When you're finished, you can turn your page.
Yes. I'm not doing that page.
We're on this page.
Yeah, just open it up.
Okay, put your pencils down so I know we're ready to start the next page. So on this page we have a lot of different objects that we would find in our classroom, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And what they want us to do is to look at this row here and see which object is heavier. So we have a pair of scissors here. And they want to know out of the paper clip, a book, or a rubber band, which one would be heavier. And guess what? I have all these objects up here. So I'm going to need someone to come up and help me hold the objects to see which one is heavier. So can I have... Just here, come on. All right, here are the scissors. Ready, turn face to class. All right, feeling them in your hands, see how heavy they are? Feel heavy, put them in here. All right, excellent, so we have a paper clip, let's see. Is the paper clip heavier than the scissors? No, all right, let's see.
You know that.
Yeah.
I have a rubber band. Is that heavier? No.
It's lighter.
It is
I like
lighter.
that word you used.
I have a book. Is that heavier than the scissors?
Solid.
Yes.
Solid. Solid.
So Jasir said that the book is heavier than the scissors. So what object would I come up here and circle? Christina?
The book.
Excellent, come on up.
Wait, do we have a book bag? Yes.
Excellent. Okay, next I have a notebook. All right, excellent. So hold your notebook in one hand and your backpack in the other, just like you were doing. Let me see. Which one's heavier? Your book bag. Let's see, let's test the other ones just to be sure. Hold your notebook. Which one's heavier?
No. Look.
Notebook. Ready? Turn face the pencil. They can see. He says the notebook's still heavier. Let's see. And we have a pencil.
Notebook.
Which one's heavier? The notebook. All right, but Janice, Mr. Go put those in your cubby. Thank you.
Great job, Jenny.
Excellent. Okay, so the backpack is heavier than the notebook? Yes. And was the book heavier than the scissors?
Yes.
Okay. Well, for number 3, we have a marker. So guess what? They want to find the object that is lighter. So I need someone to come up and help me. Deanna, come on up.
Diver letters. We're doing letters that dive down. All right. Winter, you're standing next to your chair.
When you dive in the pool, it makes you feel so cool. When you dive in the pool, it makes you feel so cool. You have to stand up straight. Oh, yeah, you have to stand up straight. Oh, yeah, and you shake, shake, shake. Oh, yeah, and you shake, shake, shake. Wait. And then you wait, wait, wait. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Deep breath. Dive down. Swim up and over. What fun. Dive down. Swim up and over. We're not done. Dive down. Swim up and over. You better. Dive down. Swim up and down. Swim up and over. We're not done. Dive down. Swim up and over. You better. Dive down. Swim up and over. In diver letters. Oh, I'm picking up a pencil, look at me. On my fingers a restless beat. Oh, I'm picking up a pencil, look at me. Watch me hold it correctly. Thumbs on his pen, pointer points to the tip. Tom then helps your pencil grip. Lets the pencil rest right on his side. The last 2 fingers let them in for a ride. Now I'm holding it just right, but not too tight. Every finger is doing it just right. Now you might have missed what I was showing you, so I'll drop it and do it again with you. Check your neighbors.
You didn't check it on your neighbor.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're picking up the pencils. Watch and see. Our fingers.
Dive down, swim up and over, around and bump. Dive down. Finish that line.
You know you're changing something.
P is for puppies. Now, before we color any puppies, let's slide over to the next page. We're going to practice some words. Words for me.
Work for me.
Right. Let's see. The first word.
Which part did we start?
What in the world does this say? P-U-T. What is it, Phelan? Puss.
Jet. Jet.
Jet.
Yeah, I said it.
All right, Bryce, the bottom sentence.
I'm doing like this. My puppy plays.
Good. My puppy play.